It's Rick without the K. James presents, in my opinion, podcast.
Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, as well as the notification bell. Thank you for watching.
One of the things that I want to transition to next is what you're wearing on your sweater. You got your own line, and I had Freeway Ricky Ross on the podcast as well, and he was talking about his new strain or whatever, and he was talking about, so correct me if I'm wrong, but he was saying that the people that farm his strain are the same people that farm your strain, even though it's two different strains.
Yeah,
so I want to make that
we're
clear.
At Payton place, yeah. Me and him we're partners together in some other thing in Boston, over in Massachusetts, in New York. Yeah, me and Freeway Rick Ross is really caught tight. We got some ties together with a lot of stuff. Me and him brought out a single pre-roll together in Boston with Paul Pierce. Yeah, we do. It's different stuff with different things, you know. My stuff is about medical cannabis. You know what I'm saying? I watched my mom die. And once I gave her some medical cannabis, she was herself. I got to see my mom in her last days smile and talk to me and things like that, which I thought I could have got her on earlier and got off all that medication. But that's what I do it for. You know what I'm saying? I don't smoke weed. I don't do none of that. You know what I'm saying? But I try to help people. I got other athletes who are retired or are struggling, can't get up in the morning, need rub, need the bomb baths and stuff like that. And I'm going to be there for them to try to get them to get up in the morning and try to walk around, feel good, want to do something else instead of just sitting in the bed, dwindling away. And that's what I'm doing it for.
Well, thank you. And again, you don't know this, but during the day, I'm a nurse, right? So hearing you say that, I make the same argument when it comes to cannabis. And I see how things are pushed on to people. And half the time, I'm like, I tell people I did an episode about just medicine. And I was all, do you realize, like, we don't even get training as nurses, doctors, any of that shit? It's like really small training for nutrition. Mm-hmm. And that's the base. That should be the foundation. They should have years and years of nutrition and teaching people how to eat and what to eat and what to put in your bodies, because I think that's where it starts. I mean, I'm 43, and I've been battling gout for the last, 2.5 years, and that shit sucks.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
And again, they try to, well, come and get this medicine. And I'm like, no, tell me what's making the uric acid in the joint. Like, tell me what's going to keep my body alkaline. So I got to do my own research because they're so quick to put off medicine. To hear the fact that you're striving more medical, because again, we're almost the same generation, right? And there was such a stigma on marijuana growing up, you know what I mean? And nowadays, I look at my kids, and it's like going to the store to just buy beer. You know what I mean? They're like, "Hey, Dad, I'm going to," and I'm like, "Okay, are you going to?" And I feel weird, but I understand. For them, it's legal. They can, even my 18-year-old, he's got a medical card, and he goes in and he buys this shit legal. Where I'm like, man, when I was 18, I had to go to somebody's back house, worry about the Rottweiler, all this shit. So there's that. But to hear that you're striving to be part of the medical part of it as well, I commend that. So
thank you, appreciate it. Well, it's just something that I'm trying to help this community and help this world out. You know what I'm saying? So, I've been hurt a lot, and pain is a mother. You know what I'm saying? And if we get something that can help it, let's get it out there to them. You know what I'm saying? So that you won't be struggling like that. And that's all I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to get everybody to be aware of the things that we're doing, and then just do it like that.
Besides the flower, are you in edibles as well?
Everything. My whole company is doing everything. Yeah, we do a lot of different everythings. Like I said, we do the bomb baths, the rubs, the drops. We do all that. The gummy bears. We do everything.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, thank you. And do you work with? I saw something on a podcast. Do you work with Burner on any of that stuff?
Burner, no, we don't work on it. Me and Burner blessed me with the strand and got me big with the Gary Payton. And now we come out with the glove, and he's like a little brother to me. He blessed me by giving me a strand. He came to me just on the cuff, saying, "Man, it's 2020. I gotta bless the OG." And then we got into it with each other, and we started saying, "Let's do it. Let's get it." He let me designed the packaging and all that stuff, and we took off from there.
Boy, Charlie Murphy, my main man, Rick James. That's the one you think, the comedian Rick James. Get up.
I can't hear my neighbor crying, I can't breathe.
Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, as well as the notification bell. Thank you for watching.